Hello, superstar, and welcome to session 4. Be your own soulmate and attract your soul family, your soul tribe, and your soul mates. So, this is a session 4 where we expand the maps of consciousness created by Dr. David Hawkins. We expand further, dive deeper into this topic, understanding it at a deeper level, but really going through a immersion right now, an energetic healing process for embodiment. So, I would love for you to receive the North Star, the overarching intention for this 10-part series. Okay, so whenever you're ready, feel free to start breathing deeply, beloved soul. I'm so happy that you're here. We're going to set personal intentions as well because this session is a frequency meditation and medicine for you to expand and ground and receive and be and allow and transform. Okay? So we're starting with the overall intention. Close your eyes and take a deep breath in to receive this activation and download of remembrance. I am my own soulmate, and I am in divine alignment with the highest version of myself. I reclaim my power and live in harmony with my soul's truth. I effortlessly magnetize my soul family, soul mates, and soul tribe for a life of love, abundance, and divine synchronicity. I am blessed. I am love. I am whole. I am complete. And as you take a deep breath in, we begin this session, this energetic balance, this activation and transmission. I'd love for you to be in a meditation, breathing deeply, relaxing, switching off from any external noise or distraction to really be with your soul, to be in communion with your highest self, and to invite your spirit team to join you, to support you, because your spirit team is very much on your side here to support this intention. Your spirit team will bring in the key players of soul family, soul mates, and soul tribe when you are in the readiness of your truth. So, all that is required essentially, because you are already whole, because you are already light, because you are already worthy, because you are already love, all that is required is readiness. That your vessel, your soul, the soul that you are as a divine conduit and vessel is simply ready for it. Because if there are any things inside of you, such as wounds, mental programs, limiting beliefs, obligations, needing fixations, addictions, uh, emotions that are dense in energy, such as shame and resentment, guilt and grief, the thing is, that won't stop you from having what you want. You still deserve all of that. But what happens is that the truth is that at the deepest level, when you are in your alignment with divinity, you show up as your best self. It doesn't mean perfect, it means your best self. You have this feeling within you that you are living in integrity, and therefore you live without doubting or questioning yourself. You're in divine flow. So these things don't necessarily block you in the way that you may perceive yourself to feel blocked. Like you have to prove yourself. You never have to prove yourself. But they do delay your readiness simply because you want to show up as your best self, and yet you're not, because your nervous system is not regulated enough, as well as your soul isn't in its truth enough for you to fully be expressed in these connections and relationships. You may be holding back. You may be not speaking your truth. You may be reserved. You may be shy. You may be nervous. You may be anxious. And therefore, what we're doing is healing and expanding you out of the mental programs, limiting beliefs, dense emotions, or unresolved emotions that are delaying this full readiness within you. Now, one technique that you can take away easily and effortlessly right here, right now, is continuously affirming how ready you are. I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. Journal it, speak it, pray it, birth it, affirm it, convict it, be in conviction of it. Um, the universe hears this readiness and will begin to initiate you into preparation mode for inner union and wholeness. And when you fully are active in this inner union and wholeness and expressed in it, then the rest is just a domino effect of unfolding miracles where your wholeness and internal union with Source, with the source of your power, with the source of your love, with the source of your truth, with the source of your insights, with the source of your wisdom, with the source of your creativity, once that all starts being fully expressed because you have freed yourself from the limits of the mind and the limits of the past, then it all happens organically. So you don't have to control anything. In essence, you're in preparation mode for the inevitable. It's happened. It's happening. It will happen. It's going to happen. It is 100% certainly happening. Affirm your readiness for what is written in your auric field already, what is destined, what is fated, what is meant to be, and surrender to that. And know that there is no urgency because you're always in eternity. So time is very, 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 very much a mental construct. Okay? There are no conditions to your blessings. There are zero conditions to your manifestations. And that is the truth. So, are you willing to release all the conditions that you believe are necessary for you to receive what you are ready for? Take a deep breath into that and say yes. So, how are we going to start this process? I am my own soulmate. Today, we're going to activate you in focusing and expanding yourself in the light. The more you have capacity to live as your true authentic self, as the light, as love itself, as the embodiment of I am my dream person. I am my dream woman. I am my dream man. I am the love of my life. And you truly feel it, then again, life has just begun. So, someone the other day told me that enlightenment is only just the beginning. Enlightenment is only just the beginning. And it's true. There is a new doorway and cycle that opens up as a rebirth, as a reset in our lives when we fully land in our body and vessel, the temple that we live in, not only the physical body, but the soul, and unite those two aspects, the body and the soul. There is such thing as us fully living in our light, in our bliss, and therefore highest self and highest timeline. And that's when we're just fully alive. That's when we get to live. And that's when expansion happens organically and simultaneously. We don't have to micromanage the expansion. Life becomes the teacher. Life becomes the guru. Life becomes the lover. Life becomes your love. And life will just bring to you, just like a lover will bring to you, the experiences that continue to expand you naturally. So you don't have to seek it, you don't have to fix it. And in fact, as an activation today, we're going to release any parts of you that feel compelled to fix, change, and heal others and yourself from a place of lack. Because the truth is that there is honestly nothing wrong. And therefore, there is honestly nothing wrong with you. Isness, the very nature of enlightenment and the worldview that all is God, all is love, all is light. Isness is neither good or bad. It's neither good or bad. So the other day I had a session with a 14-year-old who was diagnosed with celiac disease. And when I channeled to her, how does it feel to know that nothing is wrong? That this condition, in a way, holds up a mirror and shows you that this is a gift. You're being offered opportunity to become a healer. You're being offered and initiated the experience of being healthy. Because of this condition, you're learning how to create and attract and adjust your body, your ways of being, your perception, your behavior, your actions, your lifestyle to meet this condition through empowerment. Essentially, by being diagnosed, you are being called to step up and to take charge of your life. And that is a wonderful, powerful thing. And when I said that to her, she actually accepted her condition as part of her. And when I asked her, what are your values when it comes to health? Just in case she doesn't understand what values are, in case she hasn't elicited her values yet, which is so important. Values. What is the most important thing to me when it comes to health? Once you write your values down, they get to move through you and reshape your life experience to meet you in those values. The universe wants to meet us. So, how does it feel to know that there is nothing wrong? That there is no lack? That is a misperception. There's nothing to fix, there's nothing to save, there's nothing to heal. So when we heal in this space, what we're healing essentially is all the parts of us that are scattered in various different directions, confused, and we're integrating all those parts into one congruent, cohesive, coherent consciousness. You're not broken, you never were broken, and you never will be. Okay? So that's one download. Now we're jumping around at the moment because I'm channeling, but let's get back to the transmission, the activation. So, what are we going to do? We're activating you to expand yourself in more light and to continue focusing on the light. That is the truth of who you are. Anything that is not that is really just a misperception of self, a separation to the truth of who you are. We're going to activate right here, right now, the power that you hold as unconditional love itself. You are unconditional love itself. And the power that you have within your heart to express the vast and boundless energy and force of unconditional love that you can feel for yourself and others and life. And we're initiating you as a process in expanding your capacity for unconditional love for self and other and the world. Because you're not separate to the world either. The world is you. All is God. All is God. The world is you. Therefore, all that is you. Therefore, every human that projects onto you is a mirror showing you more of who you are and who you're becoming. Beautiful. We are reconnecting you with source, meaning you. You are the source of your own power. You are the source of your own love. You are the source of your own fulfillment. You are the source of your own truth. You are the source of your own family. You are the source of your own friendships. You hold all the power to create the fulfilling life and to find your happiness, to seek your happiness, and to embody your happiness, to live your happiness. Now, when I say find and seek your happiness, these words sometimes come with a bit of energy of lack. So when I say find and seek your happiness, it's really discover. We're activating you to have the strength to stand tall in who you are unapologetically, without doubt and hesitation. Because the thing is, you're so unique that it's important for you to break free and break through any shackles created by your conditioning and your mind that tells you you have to fit in or you have to be like everyone else, because that program is stunting your growth in blossoming as the unique intelligence that you are, that plays a unique role in the whole it's in the entirety of creation. So this is your role in the wholeness of what you are, in the bigger picture of life, for you to stand tall in who you are essentially living in a higher, purposeful experience that attracts everything that you want because you're being your true, authentic self. And purpose fuels us. Okay. So we're activating that. We're also going to release mental beliefs that are holding you back from full expression, that are weighing you down from full expression. We're also going to activate this shine and this remembrance of your unique shine and how important that is to shine your unique essence out into the world, because it does make a difference. It actually does. As I said before, you've got a unique purpose, and that unique purpose matters. There's no one else that has your voice. There's no one else that has your face. There's no one else that has your heart. And therefore, you are very much stepping into self-acceptance and also self-embrace. We're also activating self-respect and releasing any parts of you that don't respect yourself through behaviors that minimize you. We're activating remembrance, releasing any parts of you that feel scattered, any parts of you that lives in this random experience, rather intentional experience, any part of you that is ungrounded. We're releasing that ungroundedness, and we're really reinforcing the value of grounding as a act of self-love, and how important it is to be grounded when it comes to soul family as well. We're releasing any part of you that feels incapable, any part of you that requires to be regulated in your nervous system. We're healing that. And we're also healing the worthless belief, the worthless wound, and the worthless energy that may be lodged in your nervous system and body or in a child. We're going to call in today to join us in this session, the 4-year-old, the 6-year-old, and the 10-year-old you, to be here with you so that you can reconnect with your inner child and make a promise to your inner children, the 4, 6, and 10-year-old version of you, to really commit to them how much they matter and how you're willing to honor and play and meet these parts of you on a regular basis without neglecting them. Because the 4-year-old, the 6-year-old, and the 10-year-old version of you wants more attention and feels potentially neglected or left out in the cold. The inner child is the most important part of this entire process, because if the inner child is still wounded, it's going to show up in your relationships. And so that's why when you have fully honored and healed your inner child and have this deep connection with the versions of you that are required, it could be any other age, but I've muscle tested 4, 6, and 10, and therefore we're calling in the 4, 6, and 10-year-old self to come join in a sacred circle right here, right now. So just imagine the 4-year-old, the 6-year-old, and the 10-year-old you are all with you right now, right now. We're also going to start activating that you see yourself with love. Okay, so let's dive right in. We're starting this transmission with 10 self initiations for returning to self love and higher light. I would love for you to repeat after me, taking your time, breathing in, breathing out. Initiation of self-seeing. I face my reflection with gentle eyes. I will look into the mirror daily for 1 minute, breathe, and whisper one kind truth to the person I see. And I will witness the dissolving of shame and training the nervous system that visibility is safe. Take a deep breath in and out. Initiation of inner companionship. I become the presence I have longed for. I will place my hand on my heart and another on my belly and feel the pulse of my own company. I am healing abandonment and building self-soothing pathways, knowing how to source that from inside out. Take a deep breath in. I initiate truthful expression. I release the masks of perfection and speak my real feelings. So affirm these out loud. I will write or voice note what I truly feel each day before interacting with others. I transform avoidance into authenticity. Initiation of heart resurrection. Repeating. I allow love to move through every closed chamber of my heart. I will breathe through the sternum and imagine warm light filling my chest. I reopen my capacity for intimacy and receiving love. Take a deep breath in. Initiation of embodied worth. I stand tall in my divine design. I ground through the feet my feet, soften my jaw, and lift my chest. I re-educate posture and psyche within to broadcast confidence rather than depletion. Take a deep breath in and out. Initiation of purification. I release outdated identities and programs from the group consciousness field. I exhale, visualize cords to collective shame dissolving in light now. I sever unconscious alignment with fear, separation, and comparison. I release unconscious alignment to fear, separation, and comparison. Initiation of inner child integration. I honor my innocence as sacred wisdom. I place a childhood photo before me. Speak forgiveness and pride to that version of me. I merge past and present self into one coherent being. So you may want to high five and hug right here, right now, the 4, 6, and 10-year-old inner child that's sitting right next to you in the etheric. Initiation of creative illumination. I allow joy and imagination to express God through me. I paint, sing, move, or create something simply for delight. I convert stagnation and depression into life force. Breathe. Initiation of unified vision. I perceive beauty beyond form and recognize as all as God. I practice seeing light in ordinary objects and people for 1 full minute. I rewire perception from judgment to reverence. Take a deep breath in. Initiation of living light. I embody pure consciousness in motion. I sit in silence and stillness after embodying pure consciousness in motion and feel breath and awareness as one field. I stabilize enlightenment as lived experience rather than concept. So as you take a deep breath in, I'm going to express another 10 initiations. And then we're going to do a process. Initiation of radical acceptance. I welcome every feeling as sacred information. When emotion arises, I place my hand on where that emotion lives in the body and breathe until it softens. I turn emotional reactivity into compassionate awareness, knowing how to. Take a deep breath in. Initiation of sacred boundaries. My energy field is holy ground. I visualize a sphere of golden light surrounding me. A sphere of light pulsating and expanding. And I affirm that only love may enter or leave. I teach my system that openness and protection coexist. Take a deep breath in. Initiation of self-presence. I rest in being. I pause 3 times a day for 60 seconds of complete stillness. I anchor consciousness in timeless awareness instead of striving. Take a deep breath in and out. Initiation of forgiveness as flame. I release myself and others from old stories. I imagine placing every past hurt into a violet flame, watch it dissolve into neutrality. I free psychic space for new creation. Initiation of divine confidence. I trust the voice of God within me above all external noise. Before decisions, I close my eyes and ask, what does peace feel like? Then follow that sensation. I replace self-doubt with inner authority now and always. Initiation of joyful embodiment. My body is a living temple of light and pleasure. I move or dance daily purely for enjoyment, not performance. I reconnect spiritual and physical energy streams now and always. Initiation of gratitude alchemy. I transform ordinary moments into miracles through appreciation. I speak 3 spontaneous thank yous aloud each day to life, to self, to others. I convert scarcity consciousness into abundance flow. Initiation of truthful creation. I create only from alignment with love. Before beginning work or art, I breathe into the heart, my heart, and set an intention. May this serve light. I harmonize creativity with divine will now and always. Initiation of collective healing. As I heal, the world heals with me. After meditation, I extend light from my heart to humanity for a few breaths. I integrate personal awakening with service. Take a deep breath in. Initiation of infinite union. I am one with Source. Source experiences itself through me. I sit quietly, inhaling, I am, exhaling that I am. I dissolve final separation and stabilize pure consciousness awareness. Take a deep breath in and down. So these initiations are going to be in the description section, and it's a self-fulfilling prophecy of self-initiation where you give yourself the rite of passage to take these action steps. And the action steps will be in the comment section, in the description section. And every day you focus on each initiation, and you will witness this rite of passage transform your life into greater light, greater love, and that highest timeline that we are cultivating right here, right now. What is the highest timeline? What is it? I want you to write down what that means for you right now. And to give you context, it's essentially, what does it mean to be my own soulmate? What does that look like in my day-to-day life to live the most fully expressed, fully fulfilled life experience, and therefore attract my soul family, soulmates, and soul tribe, feeling blessed and in love. So let's activate what it is to live your highest timeline once you've written your own version down. Breathing in, breathing out, having your eyes closed. Living as the soulmate of your life and walking the highest timeline means that you stop chasing love, purpose, or enlightenment as destinations and begin embodying them as the way you move through each day. You no longer wait for another person, circumstance, or sign to reflect your worth. You cultivate intimacy with your own emotions, body, and spirit, the same gentleness you once reserved for someone else. Take a deep breath in, have your eyes closed. Love becomes an inner constant, not an outer prize. From this wholeness, every relationship becomes a mirror of respect and equality instead of need or rescue. Take a deep breath in. And out. Meditating to your highest timeline, where your highest self doesn't hustle toward timelines, deadlines, needs. It chooses frequency first. You choose peace over proving, curiosity over fear, authenticity over performance. Every small decision, from how you speak to yourself in the mirror to how you spend your morning, becomes an act of alignment with divine intelligence moving through you. You treat ordinary moments as sacred conversations with source, such as eating, resting, working, loving. When the mind races or self-doubt arises, you remember this too is God meeting itself in me. So life truly ceases to be something happening to you and becomes something unfolding through you. Your nervous system learns safety in openness. Instead of collapsing in shame or inflation, you stabilize in quiet confidence, shoulders relaxed, breath full, and heart available. Light is no longer an idea. It is the way your body feels when truth and peace flow together. Because being your own soulmate means you listen to your needs and honor them without guilt. You speak to yourself with the same tenderness you would to someone you adore. And that includes the inner voice. You bring romance in your own day, beauty, laughter, pleasure, curiosity. This vibration magnetizes people and opportunities that meet you at that level of care. Because you are gifting yourself, blessing yourself with affection, with adoration, with warmth and touch and compassion and fun. You replace all waiting and this void into the very act of fulfilling all your needs. And as you take a deep breath in to receive this activation, you notice that timelines shift with each choice of consciousness. Timelines meaning experiences of reality. When you stay true to love, integrity, and presence, even when uncertain, you remain on the highest available path. It's less about what happens and more about who you are being while it happens. The external world reorganizes around your coherence. Take a deep breath in. Your mere presence becomes medicine. You inspire others not by teaching them to seek what you found, but by embodying peace so fully that it reminds them of their own. Living your highest self turns into effortless leadership, guidance through resonance, not effort. You stop looking for a finish line. Enlightenment, love, union become cyclical, deepenings rather than arrivals. Each winter of the soul becomes the compost for greater bloom. You meet change as an ally, not a threat. Take a deep breath in. We've initiated you, we've activated you, and now we're going to do 10 mental belief releases. So I want you to high five the 4-year-old, the 6-year-old, and the 10-year-old you that is sitting right next to you in the etheric. Hug them, love them, hold their hand, connect with them, feel what you feel, speak to them. Take a deep breath in and out. Thank you. It is done. It is done. It is done. Now repeat these after me aloud. I release the mental belief that I must earn love. Love is the oxygen of my being. It flows because I exist. I release the belief that humility means dimming my light. True humility is radiance anchored in service, not self-erase. I release the belief that safety comes from control. Real safety comes from trust in divine intelligence moving through me. I release the belief that being different separates me. My uniqueness is how Source explores itself difference in belonging. Difference is belonging in disguise. I release the belief that expansion requires struggle. Growth can be graceful. Effort can be replaced by alignment. I release the belief that, repeating after me, it, others' approval defines my worth. My worth was sealed in creation. No opinion can alter divine design. I release the belief that fear protects me. Love is the true guardian. Awareness is my shield. I release the belief that enlightenment is somewhere else. Every breath of presence is awakening. The light lives here. I release the belief that vulnerability equals weakness. Openness is strength. Transparency is how light travels. I release the belief that separation is real. In truth, I have never been apart from God, from love, or from anyone. I install the remembrance of truth, freedom, and unity now. So as you take a deep breath in, we're going to complete this transmission and transmute all worthless illusions within, worthless woundings within, worthless frequencies within, all shame and humiliation inside of us, and also attached to the 4, 6, and 10-year-old inner child. We're going to take this energy out and replace it with pure consciousness And now we're going to do 10 reclamations after the release. Okay? As you take a deep breath in, you may want to light a candle or place your hand on your heart, or just repeat after me. Maybe hold a crystal, maybe shake your body out a little bit, whatever it is. And just open your eyes for a second and just have a look at this fire. And we're just activating the sacred flame of purification to heal your heart, your inner children, and your self-esteem, to become truly anchored and connected as your own soulmate, to be that for yourself, knowing that it's so simple, so easy, and you're so ready for it. Okay, now close your eyes. Allow the flame in your heart to expand. Repeating after me. I am my own eternal companion. Every cell remembers that love begins and ends within me. I no longer seek completion. I radiate it. Breathe. Well done. Repeating after me. My inner child rests safely in my adult heart. The small one who once reached outward for approval is now held, heard, and adored. There is nothing left to prove. Take a deep breath in and out. I unplug from collective unworthiness. I return all borrowed beliefs about lack or shame to the collective field with gratitude and release. My value is intrinsic, untouched by comparison. Take a deep breath in and out. Reclamation 4. I breathe as oneness. I inhale creator. I exhale creation. Each breath reminds me that I am the same life, expressing itself in infinite forms. My nervous system is a sanctuary of peace. My body no longer braces for rejection. It relaxes into belonging to the light. Safety is my natural baseline. Breathe. Reclamation 6. Shame is transmuted into light. Every place that once hid in darkness now glows with understanding. The lesson is complete. The energy is free. Take a deep breath in and out. I remember myself as pure consciousness in form. Thought and emotion arise and dissolve inside the vastness that I am. Nothing needs to be fixed, only witnessed. Take a deep breath in. Reclamation 8. I live from original innocence. Before stories, before striving, I was joy. I let that joy lead again. Reclamation 9. I embody divine authorship. Each moment I choose love. I write new code in my field. I am both pen and parchment of creation. Reclamation 10. I walk the earth as light in motion. My presence itself is a prayer, and my body hums with grace. My life teaches without words. Shame has no home here. Take a deep breath in. Now, these are 10 remembrances. Because of timing, I'm going to just download them. And all I want you to do is just be in a meditation to receive these downloads. Light expands where there is softness. Would you like to know how to feel that every time you release tension or resistance, more light can enter, more openness is invited in? Say yes. The nervous system is the chalice of light. Would you like to strengthen yourself through rest, breath, movement, and nourishment so that regulation is spiritual maturity? Say yes. Light and shadow are companions, not enemies. Would you like to welcome the dark places within so that they become fuel for radiance, where integration, not avoidance, multiplies brightness? Say yes. The more love I allow, the more light I hold. Would you like to feel that love is not sentiment? It is frequency, and that your heart expands each time you choose compassion over defense. Say yes and receive it. Grounding anchors illumination. Would you like to know that as your roots deepen into earth, your crown naturally reaches higher? That you can embody heaven through grounded presence, and you prioritize grounding as your heart and crown awakening. Say yes. And so it is. Silence is light in gestation. Would you like to feel moments of stillness and how the light replenishes itself within you? Would you like to honor the quiet as sacred work? Say yes. Service amplifies radiance. Would you like to feel that when you share from overflow rather than duty, the light you give multiplies in you and in others? Say yes. Joy conducts luminosity. Would you like to feel and express as well as experience laughter, art, music, creation, beauty, all as wires of God's electricity? Would you like to experience pleasure as a holy current? Say yes. My body is made of photonic intelligence. Would you like to feel, know, and experience every cell knows how to absorb, store, and emit light? I simply remember and let it happen. And last remembrance download. Light is my natural state. Would you like to know what it feels like and how to live your day-to-day life where you can relax, breathe, and the sun within you rises by itself so that you know how to live without having to earn or chase the light? Say yes. I want you to take a deep breath in and I want you to feel this light that lives within you to expand as big as the room that you're in. Let it out. Let it be expansive and recognize that your body is bigger than this physical vessel. Your body is as big as the room because you've expanded your light. Expand your light even bigger than the room to surpass the room, to move out into the entire earth plane, that it is as big as earth, and witness how expansive your light can be and how that feels to be that expansive. Take a deep breath in and out. We have completed session 4. We're going to affirm, I am my own soulmate. and I am in divine alignment with the highest version of myself. I reclaim my power, live in harmony with my soul's truth. I effortlessly magnetize my soul family, soulmates, and soul tribe for a life of love, abundance, and divine synchronicity. I am blessed. As you take a deep breath in, allow yourself to come back into the space, feeling totally alive and honoring the 4-year-old, the 6-year-old, and the 10-year-old self today by giving forth love to these parts. So say and ask, 4-year-old me, as if it's a child of light or your own child. What would you like to do today so that you can feel prioritized and loved? And let that 4-year-old version of you tell you what she wants. Write it down. 6-year-old self, what would you like? And let the 6-year-old version of you tell you. 10-year-old, what would you like? And let the 10-year-old version tell you. And complete this ritual by going out and actioning the insight and the wisdom and the information that they express to you. Your life will transform when you are fully integrated in your inner child, and you will attract your soul family, your family of light in the process. I'm unbelievably proud of you and excited for you. And I can only imagine what these reclamations have activated for you. Well done, well done, well done. Thank you, thank you, thank you. My name is Lisa. I am your spiritual guide, your kinesiologist, your prosperity priestess, and I am a channel and a divine conduit. And it is an honor to serve you and to be part of your soul family and to be a spirit guide as part of your spirit team. So I love you because of that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so it is done, it is done, it is done. I'll see you in session 5, the maps of consciousness, be your own soulmate, and effortlessly attract your soul tribe, your soulmates, and your soul family to live a life of love and abundance. See you guys soon. Comment below, get in touch. I am here for all of it.